hello, hello, mic test. Hello, 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 mic test, 1, 2, 3. Hello, 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 mic test. Hello, hello. येतोय? Hello, 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 hello. हाँ, पण ठीक है. Okay, hello guys, welcome back to Elite Premier League. This is Pcmc Division. This is the first game. This is Den 10 in the and it's Lucifer in the black and orange. It's still nil all between these two teams. So ball at the mid. Ball possession lost to a kick in. Team Lucifer move forward. Amit. But the whistle confirms there's a foul. Abin might play this behind. Might play this through the gap of the two players. Taking his time. And ball at the back. Good effort here by Jagat to try and win this ball. Massive effort to keep the ball in play. Amit plays this behind. Set up. Abin strike. Not on target. Goal kick. Here's the goal kick. Nice header ball potentially for Rishabh. Jump was made, but the ball goes out. Headed forward by Fernandez. Rishabh shoulder to the ball. Chance to play the volley in. Here's a ball inside. Double flick. Abin. Lost ball. Fernandez puts this ball out. It has an awkward spin, but it's a decent effort to make sure the one-on-one doesn't happen. Ball still outside. Febin. Short pass. Febin returns the ball. It's Abin. Knee to the ball, so no handball appeals affirmed. On to the right wing. Here's a shot on target. Brian is able to make a standing block. Corner kick. Corner kick play from Team Lucifer. Now look at the shape maintained here by Denton. They're just playing free spaces. Here's a strike. It's gonna slice past the post and then it goes out. Half-time whistle has been blown is what it looks like. The confusion for the players is cleared. No corner kick, no goal kick. Half-time score, 0-0. So this is about to be the start of the second half. Both the goalkeepers have a clean sheet for the timing. And here's Finosh. It's off target on the half start. Two touch attempted past the half line and out of bounds it went to the strike of Finosh. Jagat. Abi. Realizing the timing isn't good enough and the positioning of his teammates, Abi plays it behind. Brian. Mahindra. Tackled, but he still has ball presence. Fernandez in the midfield, squared up, but ball lost. Febin. His pass isn't something exactly his teammate Akash could reach up to. Fernandez. Those are the two number 17 jerseys on the left wing. And this is chance here for Febin. It's Fernandez making a nice block. Afterward, it tore across Abi's touch. So corner kick to Team Lucifer. Seemingly on target on the first one with regard to the shooting. Abin. On to the other side. Finosh. Pump fakes the volley through the legs, but Rishabh has a knee to the ball. Here's a through ball attempted towards Jagat as Rishabh's left foot has too much pace put on the ball. Samrat. And Samrat still waiting. It's a pass on the left to Puttu. Is the touch too heavy? It did look like it. There was no pressure on Puttu. He could have certainly contained the ball in the play area. Fernandez carefully back to Brian. Mahindra. Good protection of the ball. No foul there. Jagat. Tackled over by Puttu, but Jagat might stretch and clear it. Rishabh rescues the ball. Mahindra underneath his legs for the 50-50. Rishabh puts it out to Jagat. It's gone out. Heavy touch. Kick in. Now Puttu waits for the kick in to be taken. Pass at the back. Samrat. Long ball. Is this a decent pass? Febin sets it up on the midfield. It's away from Akash. Akash was positioned far out to the right. Fernandez. Good battle for the ball. Mahindra 50-50. Febin is blocked. Rishabh. Jagat. Here's the break. Denton attacking. The tackle works. Finosh did well. Mahindra. Fernandez is told to be taken. This kick in by Mahindra. Brian. Put two. Ball forward. This is decent. Febin's touch. Not very good. Wanted to get the pass on the first go. Rishabh. There's opening. 3-on-3. Rishabh. Oh, that's on target. No. It was flying over the crossbar. But still a save made by Samrat to make sure nothing goes past the goal post. Corner kick. Brian. Decent strike. Nabin has a touch out of his upper thigh with his left foot. Brian. Abi. Very careful ball. Decent. Denton. Foul given. The ball was going way too out, but the contact happened. And Abin justifies. He asks with a smile, isn't this a foul? It is indeed. He asks, it shouldn't be a foul. But the referee says no. With regard to the ball touch, nice effort here. That was Allen, just newly substituted in. Febin. Finosh, it's up in the skies to the rooftop hit. The ball takes over from a kick in spot. Allen at the back towards Brian. Deep ball. There's nobody there. Samrat. Febin. Setup play was decent between Team Lucifer players. Abin a heavy touch. Jagat. Mahindra loses the ball. Finosh quickly. Febin maintaining an arm's distance. He tries to swing his left off target. Brian. There seems to be more shooting coming out of Team Lucifer. That's for certain. Both the goalkeepers yet to make a proper save in this second half. The flick just fails. Anuj, however, tries to get the ball back. Ball in the midfield. Run being made by Amit. Febin chops to the left. The strike is blocked by Abi. Abi. Nice cut. There's a through ball, but Jagat stretch doesn't reach. Well crafted, but it does not happen. Denton, they were on with the motivation of the first goal. Plentiful stretch by Jagat, and he still didn't reach. I like the play they executed here. Very good effort. Doesn't result in a goal. Mahindra. While he was trying to make the first touch play, he could have made the scan. He was probably not very attentive. Finosh almost stuck with the ball there, and now it's Abin. Abi blocks the ball altogether. Brian. Far too casual, is it? This quick take could have worked, but now Abi has the ball. Puttu could not give the careful first touch to Febin. The potential was certainly there. Side foot failure. He didn't even have a pressure of a player being pushed around. Mahindra. Allen. Allen's pass. I mean, Anuj was in the way. And maybe the ball was intended towards Jagat. Who was running from outside, from the left. Allen. Brian. Abi is completely free. Abi. It cuts out but goes to Team Lucifer. Febin. Stops. And this tap in works. The goal has been granted. Febin's pass Beautiful. The chop was better. The pass was certain. And there's the first goal. It's rewarded to Amit. So assisted by Febin. More of the heavy lifting for creation of this goal done by Febin. 1-0. Then 10 down. Team Lucifer up. Fernandez. Brian. They mash into each other. The ball presence is going to be a foul. Fernandez had to do quite a lot. He's hurt around his forearm only for a moment. Brian, very good shielding. Foul. The distance is too less, I might say, with regard to the free kick. There's the slicing touch. The corner kick is prevented by Samrat. And now he swings his left. Here's an opportunity, but Jagat Raj doesn't reach. Just Jagat, sorry. Long ball. Amit. Zoned out. Quick goal kick. Abhi with a chance. Past the half-line mark. This is a good opportunity. The pass was played phenomenally well by Jagat. Certainly, it looked like Jagat had the promising touch. Anuj didn't realize where the ball was going, how it was approaching to him. Put 2. Samrat is the open candidate. Anuj might step behind. Samrat out of bounds. Brian. Mahindra tried to go for a fancy flick, but he has to assess the fact that Abhi cannot move forward up there. It's too risky. Nicely done. Amit hits on target. Brian denies it. Clean save. Corner kick. Corner kick played in the space. That's a good block by Fernandez. Was looking on target. Corner kick from right side to left side of the field with regard to Team Lucifer. And they do have the lead. 1-0. The shielding effort doesn't exactly go as planned from Team Lucifer. Mahindra has won a kick in at the very least. Anuj out behind to Abhi. Nice ball. Off target from Anuj. He had a lot of time. He had a lot of momentum. He certainly did not lose balance. The controlling touch was also looking good. Just not the accuracy. Lob ball. Nicely headed away, but the final touch seemed to be there from Febin. Brian from outside the D box. Good flat ball. Febin. Nice pass there. He certainly gave the opportunity for Amit. Abhi. Great ball. Rishabh. It's a cross denied by Puttu, who waited for a fraction of a second and then with his left foot put it out. Corner kick. Ball at the back. Abhi. Touch forward. Cleared by Febin. Abhi appeals for a push foul, but there is none. Brian. And Brian again. Mahindra. Brian. Denton have been making progress with the attacks. You saw that cross from Rishabh. The positional change by Abhi is good. Mahindra has a chance to cross the ball. He goes for the direct strike. Rishabh, it's too slow. And Brian blocks it. Here's a chance for Anuj. The cross is good, but there's nobody present where the ball was played. Goal kick. Goal kick to Denton. Febin. Nice ball. It's Abin. He's taking time, and the time is not exactly in his favor. Free kick. Abi Fernandez to the gap, but away from Mahindra. Goal kick. Samrat. Long ball. Anuj. Anuj's pass was decent. The timing between him and Rishabh didn't work, and the three whistles confirm there's a 1-0 victory going the way of Team Lucifer. 3 points to the black and orange side, none to the blue and white side. Full time score 1-0. Denton lose the game. Team Lucifer win it. This is the second game for tonight. It's Foot Brothers in the black and yellow and Outcast in the black and red. There might not be a lot of jersey clashing because Foot Brothers, they have the yellow on their jersey and the red is very visible along with a hint of white for Outcast. Anyway, the match is on. Samuel, barely challenged. Pass played on the right. Here's an opportunity, but the touch is not good enough. Rhythm. He is told to take a proper touch by Samuel, and now he plays the wrong ball with too much ball weight. Kick in to Outcast. Pass played at the back. Karpe. Now back to his left back. Saurabh nicely glides the ball at the top. Still kept in play by Sachin. Challenged physically a lot. And there is a foul. First free kick done here by Daksh Malhotra as he commits to the foul. Saurabh with his left foot. It's put out by Prajit. No call out by Samuel. Corner kick. The ball is somehow snapped away by Sachin. Is there opportunity for Outcast? No. Sachin. Good effort. And he gets the ball now. Pump fakes the shot. Still has the ball presence. Not anymore. Daksh Malhotra tries one from distance. Was going for the top corner. The swerve was too much. Anuj. Karpe. That's a fancy flick, but not to a teammate. Shielding the ball. Daksh Malhotra comes from the outside. Just quickly finds the space. Couldn't keep the ball in play, however. Karpe's goal kick. This is too much pace on the ball, on the goal kick. Now Samuel. Daksh Malhotra playing as the right back. He occasionally loves to move forward and take a couple of shots, as you already saw one being going off target. Outcast take over the ball. Ved. Just a jogging tackle. Kick in. Sandesh. Saurabh now. Good space found. Just the gap. And Anuj watches the ball go out. Kick in to Outcast. A line foul. Something that happens every day at Elite Premier League. Every single day. A line foul is something that is just inevitable. Kick in. But Bruder try cross deep inside. Coming from Daksh Malhotra. It's repelled out. That was Sandesh repelling Samuel. Not bad of an effort. Just needs to keep the ball down. Karpe. Sandesh. Long ball by Anuj. But the airtime is too much. And there is a foul. Free kick to Foot Brothers. Samuel. He certainly sees a player free on the diagonal. And that is exactly the space where he tries to play it. But opponents giving the space intentionally for the interception steal counter. Ved blocks the cross. Corner kick. Entanglement between the legs and the ball. And Saurabh. I hope the contact wasn't too brutal. One. Soft pass. And this has gone out. Goal kick. This is Samuel. Daksh Malhotra always has the option of playing the pass to Samuel. And he has. Lofted up. Let gone, but is this the right choice? Outcast do get the ball back. Saurabh moving forward. The chop doesn't exactly work, but the cross does. Good space. A nutmeg cross at the back. This is ball possession lost, however. Daksh Malhotra, Samuel. Daksh quickly gets back in position to reach to the ball. Prajit. Prajit has given up on the pass. And so have Outcast. Samuel. That's a decent ball, if not for Anuj. Certainly potential ball towards Shaunak, who was behind him. Corner kick. And Shaunak Tackles. Is this going to be a foul? So corner kick. There's just no space over there. Samuel approaches on the wing side to try and receive a pass. Varun, he's willing to charge forward. Samuel. Daksh Malhotra. Samuel. Nice ball, but the anticipation from his teammate, Prajit, he's just not available for that pass. Needs to be positioned more on the outside. Karpe. Varun sets it up, but for the opponents. He thought a teammate is approaching for a volley. Daksh Malhotra, very cautiously. Shaunak. Doesn't reach. Karpe. Shaunak. He's not in a position to tackle. Ved. He's used his arms there, but softly. Rhythm. Daksh. And now Daksh Malhotra at the back. This might be Ved. Outcast playing more of a defensive game. They have been counter-attack intensive. Decent pass. The touch is not good enough. The tackle from Ved works and he moves to attack. He gets tackled into very quickly. Daksh Malhotra. Nice stretch by Saurabh. Outcast take the ball. Saurabh draws the attention. Gets the dribble done. Snaps the ball behind. The ball is given to the opponent. Shaunak lets it off towards Daksh Malhotra. It's too heavy of a touch. Shaunak and Prajit, couple of touches, softened up, will certainly do the thing. Flick at the top by Sachin, has fancy footwork. Samuel, powerful header. Zoned away. Saurabh tried to get this to his teammate. Now he stands in the way. Sandesh tackles. Daksh Malhotra lets it go. He shields it. Kick in. Daksh Malhotra times it. Samuel. Gliding ball to the other side. Prajit. That was good. Saurabh blocks it. Rhythm. No room. Kick in once again. And this time it's corner kick. It's still a kick in of football sorts. Samuel, there was an awkward bounce. So the shot couldn't exactly work. The connectivity was loose. Karpe's goal kick. Sandesh. Karpe. Karpe. He has probably created some trouble by playing this back to Sandesh. He knew he's being charged up. And Footbrooders really try their best to steal the ball. Samuel. Prajit. Onto the other side. This is Ved. They have swapped positions. And this is a good pass. The opening is certainly there. Poked away just in time by Anuj. Rhythm shot. It was a tad bit late. Daksh Malhotra. Rhythm. Ved. Samuel. That's a wonderful strike, but the block is better. Samuel having the confidence of shooting as ever, especially having scored a winner in one of their previous fixtures. It was such a tremendous goal. A goal of utmost importance. Ved shielded over and he's being careful. The ball goes out. Kick into Outcast. Sachin. Dragged at the back. Prajit shields. Prajit turns a 360. A shot later. It's off target. Karpe. Both the goalkeepers here to make a proper save. The defenders are doing the better job of blocking. Sachin controls it after a touch from his shin. Sandesh. Karpe. Sachin is making a move, but the ball is played to the other side. Sandy foul from behind. Ved's push has been caught by the referee. He's behind the player. So it's an easy catch. Free kick to Outcast. We have already seen a couple of direct free kicks convert, especially at PMC. Now here's opportunity for Anuj. Won't be a goal. How unlucky. Hit the side post and then bounce towards Samuel. They can certainly have a look. But from this angle, were breached. The review will keep things fair and square. To the VR check we head. That would have certainly been a glorious touch. Who wasn't looking at the goal post? He wasn't even at the angle, but somehow just flinged the ball forward. VR check. And then we'll see what kind of whistle is blown. Looking at the referee's gesture, looks like it will be a drop ball because the play was stopped for the review. And Samuel had the ball to himself. So no goal. The review is completed. It did not breach the goal line. Dax Malhotra, it's a heavy touch. Wanted to take the touch forward and make the movement. Sandy. Sandy tackled into Dax Malhotra. Very confident with that tackle. And Sandy didn't have any devious movement. Troublesome situation. Footbrooders try to take the ball. Specifically Shaunak still trying against Bhujbar. Kick in. Karpe. Sandy. Is this going to be the volley? He has blocked it. And Sandesh and Sandy exchange a look that is not looking very friendly within teammates. Coordination issue. And there was certainly that volley potential which was blocked by Sandy after setting up himself. Poor teamwork. Right up. Samuel was looking for an angle with the direct free kick. Karpe. And this is Karpe with the long ball. Sandy tries to swing his head. Dax Malhotra, but the ball, it's not controlled very well. And Sandy makes a line foul. Just not looking down to the ball. This is not a turf game on a Sunday after all, where line fouls are not to be taken into consideration. Decent ball, the header might work. There was a potential, Shaunak. The end of the first half. No goals have been observed, but we did see a side post hit coming in from Sandesh. Halftime score, 0-0. Why would you say that? I know, and it gets hotter now, especially after inconsistent. So first day today at soccer then, huh? Got started now. Second half is about to commence between these two teams, and what we have seen with regard to a goal is just a side post hit. That is from Outcast in the first half, the closest there could be a team or a player to a goal. Is this a foul by Prajit? It does look like it. He just had the contact straight to the legs while trying to snap the ball. Karpe, a touch forward. Karpe's angle is not looking good. The one-on-one is certainly there. Foot brute on target from Prajit. The crime of accuracy from foot brooter striker Prajit. Still nil all. Wasn't even challenged. Nobody to tackle over, just the goalkeeper and the goal post. And the accuracy is off. Daksh Malhotra. Sliding tackle, is it, or is it just a moment where you slip after trying to tackle by Sachin? The referee says no sliding tackle. A kick in granted. Samuel with the left foot. I mean, the ball weight was certainly there. They have a newly substituted player. It's jersey number 6, Pradesh. 1-2 feet above his head height. Here's another one. Anuj. Rhythm, push from behind. Sandesh. He's caught in the act. There was no frontal foul, is what it looked like. The challenge looked decent from Bhujbar. Free kick to Foot Brooders. And Samuel is right beside Daksh Malhotra. Through the gap, and Ved unprepared. Could have certainly swung his right foot if he was ready to take that 1-2 step acceleration. It was played as a through ball. Soft touch, and there's that tackle. Nicely done by Prajit. Karpe at the distance. Samuel watches the ball go out. Ved. Rhythm. Tackled over, and this is Outcast on the break. Here's a left-footed strike. Samuel has a touch. Corner kick. It did look like it was going outside, but from the near post, it could be going in. Who knows? And Prajit takes a touch forward. The angle is good enough. He fouls afterwards. A bit of an upset for Foot Brooders. Now this might be a yellow card, but Prajit might be given a word of warning as well. And yellow card has been shown to him as well for swinging his foot without a ball any close. In fact, a player is to whom Prajit was trying to swing his leg in frustration. Yellow card to both the players involved in that contact. Prajit nicely swings his right foot. Was trying to seek the top corner. Karpe. It's too much ball weight. Ved. Poor touch. Just unacceptable. That type of touch. Sachin. Bhujbar. That's a nice feint if you talk about it. Varun. Sachin. Tried to go for the nutmeg against Pradesh. A turnover can certainly result in a counter-attack from the opponent. Great pass. And now here's opportunity. Bhujbar is denied of the cross. The first touch. Bounced the ball upwards. Corner kick. Sachin. Great ball. Will Anuj reach? Anuj does reach. Samuel. He's convinced there is no threat to this ball. Prajit, heavy touch forward and to the left. He's gone out. Pass at the back to Karpe. Bhujbar. Tackled over, and Daksh Malhotra keeps the ball in play. Snatch attempt. Just prevented by Daksh. Rhythm. Through the gap. Ved. It's snapped away by Bhujbar. If he realizes Bhujbar is tackling over, and he gets a touch out to Daksh Malhotra, who was in such a promising position. Headed down. Sachin. One squaring touch will do it. Set up, not towards Sandesh. And now this is Ved. Moving to the right, but he just runs into a player after being tackled. Fine tackle here by Anuj. Prajit. Pradesh is certainly not having the space being up close and personal with the defenders. I mean, he's just marked by 2 defenders in a lot of occasions. Corner kick. Daksh at the back towards Ved. Samuel. Deep ball played. The handball touch. I mean, it's the goalkeeper. It doesn't matter. Foul. I thought for a moment Karpe would not be able to handle the ball properly. Sandesh got to be careful with that kind of indisciplined action. It's only light. Daksh Malhotra. Prajit. Daksh is playing the spot which he is usually occupied by Samuel. And now Samuel scurries back. Sachin. This is a run being made by Bhujbar. He squares it up. Bhujbar through the gap. This is good passing by Outcast, but at the very end, cut off. And here's the counter attack. Left behind. Chance here for Anish. The tackle wasn't on the ball. A yellow card has been shown to Samuel. Necklace, ornaments, of all sorts aren't allowed. So a yellow card out of nowhere just for the uniform part. Samuel positions himself on the left side. And Samuel swings. He takes a momentum loss. That's perhaps the reason why he couldn't find the accuracy this time. He's back on his post. The 1-on-1 if the turn happens. Set up behind to Sachin. He's been the careful and less mistake-making player for Outcast. Sachin, that is. Karpe's pass. And a fair on the kick-in. Samuel. Decent ball to Prajit. Tackled into. He can certainly go for the header touch and maybe win a foul over there. That's some creativity Prajit can modify on the bounce, which was unfavorable. Nice touch here by Daksh Malhotra. He waits and he tries one. There's a deflection. On a kick. I mean, some deflections can end up viciously. This one's actually a nice block. Corner kick underway. At the back towards Samuel. Samuel just waits. Might wait for another bit. Contained in and kept away. This is continuation of play. Both the players had the contact with the ball. Sachin, one player to beat. He doesn't want to pull the trigger right now. Sandesh. Sandesh beaten on the speed part. Rhythm is open. Daksh Malhotra just not having the accelerating cut as he desired. And he would have found Anish on the other side. But he was marked by Anuj. On a kick. Anish. Daksh Malhotra. It's no touch from the goalkeeper, so no corner kick. It's good 1-2s, but the angle is so preposterous. Anuj. The ball came in as a pass and as a surprise. Saurabh tries a flick. Tackle works. 50-50. It's a good block. Played at the back. Samuel in trouble. He swings. He has not found the ball, but fortunately not the opponent's player and his leg as well. No tackle, but no ball, no leg. He evades a potential red card. He's already on a yellow. Here's the kick in. It's a line foul by Sachin, not realizing. Kick in to Foot Brooders. Both the teams at a 0-all. Anish. Samuel. Prajit. In the first half he was playing as a striker. Prajit appeals for a handball but focuses on the ball which is approaching him. Anish. Prajit. This is good through ball attempted by him. Maybe he was seeking rhythm, but Sandesh blocks it entirely. Dax Malhotra tackled into and Outcast take over the ball. Saurabh has played it behind. Same exact place from where they won the ball. Rhythm. The gap is good and the flick can work. Anish Karpe lends a shoulder to make things very, very difficult. Foul. Good shoulder positioning by Bhujbar, and afterwards he tried to lunge and accelerate. Didn't gain the ball but did gain the free kick. Saurabh. Sandy. That's stolen here by Rhythm. Rhythm turns away. Sandesh. Saurabh. Sandy. Was it a nice let through? I mean, he didn't move to the ball right off. The idea was good. The execution, not so much. Kick in. Samuel. Soft pass. Dax Malhotra evades the ball to the right. You can even say it's an evacuating touch. Dax Malhotra tries. Bhujbar drops down his shoulders. He's gotten some width extended. Rhythm. Bhujbar. Great extension of his left foot. And Prajit. That results in a goal kick. Thanks to Prajit. Call it intentional from Bhujbar. Nice ball. Samuel. And over his shoulder. This is the goalkeeper going out of the D box. Taking risk. Which is necessary. And the risk is rewarded with a save. Off target. From the inside post. Karpe. Time is ticking off. It's about to be the end of the game. Nice slicing header. Such still headers won by Outcast. Samuel's goal kick. Curved, but to whom? To Bhujbar, who might keep the ball in play. He has played the pass. Sandy to cross it. Samuel concedes one after taking a bump with his left and right foot. A nutmeg later, the goal is won by Outcast. Great passing on that goal. If only Samuel reacted the same way during that goal line side post hit situation from the first half, but no. Footbrooders concede. Prajit. Prajit. Rhythm. Still Rhythm. Now the ball goes to Sandesh. Here's a run being made by Sandy, but Samuel, he couldn't keep the ball to their team, but he has certainly gotten the ball away from Sandy. Bhujbar. Karpe. Anuj was more focused on defending the goal post, which is certainly the right idea. Felt like a mistake from Karpe would certainly be lethal. Dax Malhotra. Dax Malhotra! Side post found, but no goal. How unlucky is he? And 2 side posts to 1 goal. That's how Footbrooders lose this game. This is a very good football game observed, even though the goals scored were not much. 1-0 victory achieved by Outcast. They'll take the 3 points. Full time. We're about to start with the third game for tonight. It's Darlings versus Thunder Rocks. Thunder Rocks in the orange and black, Darlings in the white. And by the way, if it's Pcmc, which is the current division being played, it's always Soccer Den, the home of Elite Premier League. If it's PMC, it's Ascend Arena. So even though the turf color may have changed from blue to green, it is still going to be the Elite Premier League at Soccer Den. Potential foul here. So this is Rishabh getting brought down while trying to shield the ball. Ronald. And now a long ball played, put forward. Mane didn't exactly get the touch proper. Corner kick conceded. Oh, very good goal, just wonderful. Corner kick conversion. So that's a goal scored by Pranav. And just like that, the readiness wasn't there from Darlings, so they get punished. Ball played on the right wing. Foul. Thunderhawks, they're certainly seeming very physical. Their contacts can be improvised. They don't want to get a yellow card, especially after having a goal to their name. So Pranav makes it 1-0. Nice corner kick. And in retrospection, maybe Prithviraj Mane thinks he could have taken a better touch to never let have that corner kick. Free kick. Now this is Vedant. And Ronald tries one from distance. Rishabh Raj has the chance to square it without the awareness of Bhuman. He did have the eyes on the ball, but Rishabh Raj certainly had the element of surprise the way he was positioned, not on target. And clearance from Sohan. It is the rooftop. Vedant. Ronald. As much as I saw it properly, the finish was through the legs. Subedar a bit hurried on that goal. There was no goalkeeper, so he certainly felt like this could happen. Rishabh Raj, not a good touch. Bhuman. He's the goalkeeper tonight. He's entering the D box, isn't he? Rishabh. Off target strike. By Ankit. Bhuman. Now Subedar did have a chance if he took one extra touch to gain balance when there was no goalkeeper. Ronald, this is taking a backswing. Ankit tries a header, goal kick. Pass played towards Subedar. This has gone out. Maybe the ball weight was too much. Nicely dragged, Sai. That's clean. Very good. Rishabh Raj asking for it. It's stolen by his teammate. And I mean, that was not bad between the two players. Rishabh was as open to score as was the running Sai. Give and go. Not working out for Darlings. But they have shown the better attack even though the score is 1-0. Knee to the ball and now set up here for Sohan. Sohan, a falling strike. Ankit. The ball is not completely in his control, but Rishabh takes over. Sohan, taking his time to release. He just wants a dribble, doesn't he? I think that may have been a mistake. Blocked him with slow speed. Prithviraj Mane, good header, and he wins a free kick. Sohan certainly needs to assess the threat of being tackled over there. It's a bad position to give the ball to the opponent. Vedant. Nobody is present on the right wing. Ronald keeps the ball in play. And on the wing, a flat pass effort that could have been double-edged. Shubham was involved with that amazing block earlier. Clearance by Bhuman. Vedant. He's certainly not seeing the ball go past Tejas. But now with the kick in, yes. And now here's opening. The squaring touch is easy. Rishabh Raj. And the crowd roars when the equalizer is fetched. This team seems to be having quite the fan base and the supporters. 1-all within the first half. We have not seen a lot of goals in today's match day. Rishabh Raj lunging with speed. He could have redirected it at a point blank with the tackle. Sai sets it up for Vedant. Clearance by Thunderhawks. Ronald. Shubham. This is going out. So kick into Darlings. Ronald requests if the kick in had a touch involved from Subedar. The kick in isn't exactly given in their favor. Sohan almost winning the ball there. Two people is too much. He plays the pass behind Subedar. Off target. Rishabh. Here's the kick into Thunderhawks. Shubham tries to time it and it works. Booman exactly isn't playing these long balls to his teammates, but then he's making sure they are safe. And now there's a break. Tackle works from Sohan. There's a falling strike attempted here by Ankit. I hope his groins are okay after that stretch. Sohan moves forward. He's shaping up to shoot. It's not on target. Goal kick. There was certainly opening for the top corner and for the middle section of the goal post. And the touch isn't very nice. I mean, there needs to be a run from Sai. Ankit wins the ball back. Sai already having some very good crosses played. Mane, decent ball. Ankit, that's too slow. And Thunderhawks, they repel this ball out. Ronald, Prithviraj Mane, Ankit, and he has given up the ball to the opponent. Tejas, Sohan, flinching, Rishabh, Vedant, good shielding effort by him. It's not a foul, he continues to play. Sohan sets it up to Subedar. And that stretch is denied by Ronald. Beautiful save. Great goalkeeping. For a moment he thought Subedar will strike it. And then he realizes that he needs to make the save from the other side. A realization happened just in time. Run being made here from the right. Ball denial. So goal kick. Ronald. So Pranav, he has already scored the first goal, the opener for this game. There's a bounce on the ball, but Prithviraj Mane resists. And now he chops. He might have a shooting ball. It's a good squaring touch. The D-box area is where the hand happens from Booman. Ronald. I mean, both the goalkeepers are doing their job phenomenally well, even though they have conceded. Poor ball control attempted here by Sai. Booman's arm right on the edge of the D-box. Here's the cross. Sai. It's too powerful. The pass. You can call it goalkeeper revolution, as goalkeepers nowadays are blocking a lot of crosses than ever before. 5-6 years back, there wouldn't be that many crosses being repelled by the goalkeepers. They'll simply rely on their defenders to do so. It's a good opening. Sai. The corner kick play from the opponent is replicated by Darlings as they take lead for the first time. Well done between Rishabh Raj and Sai. 2-1. And they come back after conceding one. Mane was trying to take the control strike. Sohan. Great ball, but Ronald rescues the situation altogether. And there's a pummel touch by Vedant that could have been very bad at the back. Brawl continues at the back. Vedant. I mean, that's very skillful against Booman. But you don't have the ball anymore. Subedar. A lot of steppers. I lost the count how many he pulled off. But he wins a corner kick. Shubham is asking for the ball. Soft pass. Corner kick once again. We're close to the end of the first half, and now there's a strike by Sohan, who was completely free. He was marked, but he ran towards the ball, towards the central area. The save is made. Not always by the goalkeeper. Great ball. Flying volley attempted. Not too confidently. Not with the zeal of a goal. Great aerial control. Could have been played tad bit behind, as Rishabh was present more close to the D box. Rishabh Raj maintains ball presence only for a while. Kick in. Sai. Mane. Ronald. He has quite been the player performing. And hand header. The ball just suspended out to the goal kick path. But a proper touch would have certainly rewarded Ankit. Here's Rishabh Raj's tackle. It's a kick in now. Shubham. Slight height. And Rishabh Raj. He has been tackling over these. This man certainly has the knack to gain the ball back while he doesn't have it. Shubham unleashes one dangerous strike. The ball was, however, pummeled out by Mane. Pranav. So kick into Darlings, and they have lead. Vedant on the line. Ankit. Vedant. This is good. That's a nice touch by Shubham. Rishabh was ready to drop down to the right. Vedant. Not a very good header. Tackle works. Mane. Good effort, but does he get the ball back? To the legs, and this is Ronald. Heroic stuff by him. Rishabh to the other side, but the ball is behind and Sai is ahead. End of the first half. Darlings 2-1 after conceding first. Let's see what the second half beholds. Second half is about to start between these two teams. Darlings are in lead. 2-1 is the score at halftime. Thunderhawks trying to find their way back into this game. That's good passing at the very least, but here comes the tackle from Rishabh Raj. He's so hungry to get the ball back. Good pass. Sohan chopping, moving. Sohan tries one. This is a good pass. Maybe the possibility of the goal was there from the first player itself. This was played to Sanket, who wasn't ready to score. Out of bounds by Swapnil. I've been calling him Vedant for the entire first half, so apologies. So all the heroics that I've given the credit to Vedant out of Swapnil's from the first half. Anyway, game made by Mane. He might reach the. He doesn't. Goal kick. It's a side kick signaled by the referee. Buman. Headed. That's a foul. was up for a header. He had his knee out like a goalkeeper on the protection part. Booman clears this one. Ronald has had a stellar performance in the first half. Great series of saves. But he's inside the D box, isn't he, Sanket? Maybe that's the part being signaled by the referee. So lobs the ball. It's a great pass. Knee to the ball, mid-air. Ball back by Thunderhawks. Sohan. Sanket through the legs. This is a great ball. Chance, but the ball possession isn't there. Superb delivery on the cross part. That could have been Mark equalizer. He's gone out with patience to repel the ball out. Shubham, that is. Turn here by Sai. Corner kick to Darlings. They're still attack intensive. And Swapnil, that's nowhere close to the goal, may I say. Shubham. Pass on the wing. The flick doesn't work. So that's ball possession shifting. Arvind has substituted newly in the second half. Swapnil being very careful. Sohan wins the ball. And this is Rishabh Raj coming from behind with speed and intent. Just conceded a corner kick. So, heroic stuff. Great defensive maneuver to help out on the mistake made here by Swapnil. And now Swapnil is requesting for a substitution. So he goes out. Ronald can certainly play a pass on the left or right. Mane. Vedant. Chance here for Sai. He's taken his time to create power and accuracy. But that is the same amount of time the defender took to position himself for the blocking part. Corner kick. Continuation of play. Oh, very well done here by Sanket. The ball goes out. And this is Vijeta playing it behind. Ronald, it's an awkward touch, but the ball has a lot of airtime. So gives the recovery duration to everybody from Darlings. And even the attack thinking time for Thunderhawks, who have the ball for most of the part in second half. Corner kick. Here's the corner kick. Sohan has had great performance. Soft touch. The tackle works from Vijeta. So Sanket dispossessed. That could have been Sohan, maybe. Nice touch here by Ankit. He chops it. Here's the pass, but away from both the players. Vijeta and Vedant away from both the players. This felt like a through ball to them both. Vijeta wins the ball. His name is Vijeta, so he definitely loves to win the ball. Now here's the goal kick. Booman. Mane has to be careful with the elbow part. He certainly didn't have the ball over there. Vijeta moves forward. This is tackle working. A re-tackle, however, by Mane. Puts the ball out. Sean. It's Arvind trying. Repelled out once again. Somehow Arvind finds space when there isn't any. Corner kick. Kept in play. Kick in to Thunderhawks. Booman. Tackled over. Maybe, just maybe Vedant wins it over there. No. Trouble. Bruise on and the goal is open. This was certainly looming. Scored by Vedant. He had the heavier part in that tackle on Booman. It was very likely for him to score, especially after his teammate had a pass coming in from the opponent's deflection. 3-1 to Darlings. They are looking to bag all the 3 points. And now here's the re-tackle by Ankit. Pranav. It's gone out. You can sometimes understand the way a player chops, where the ball trajectory can end up with the type of passes, especially the crossing part. Rishabh Raj accelerates, beats one player. This is a good let through. The touch is too heavy, but clean goal attempted and no goal found by Vijeta. Now this was supposed to be a goal, and it isn't for Darlings. Vijeta substitutes out Vedant rather. This is Bhuman. Sohan. Poke towards Pranav. Ball left behind. Sai puts a left foot to the ball. Not wholeheartedly. He was more in charge of cutting off the spaces since Darlings are on the defense. Subedar. Sohan. Bhuman. It's just going out. Ronald. He sees the goal kick get blocked. If there is a foul, the referee will definitely validate it. Mane. Nice ball. Ankit, who has nobody's eyes but Prithviraj Mane's on him. Kick into Darlings. Rishabh. Vijeta. Maybe he lobs the ball, but he has lost it, and Subedar has to, but only to a teammate, Arvind. And Vijeta blocks it. This is horrifying. Both the teams making errors of ball possession. Punched away by Bhuman. Headed forward by Arvind. And this is Prithviraj. Nice lunge forward by Sai as well. Bhuman almost getting tackled over. They can repeat the same mistake as they did before. Thunder Rocks not being cautious. Sohan. Arvind. Sohan. Sohan did not give a pass at the very end. Prithviraj Mane, very generous of him. And it's a miss by Ankit. Open goals, not so easy to score. But this time he was in high motion and velocity. However, moments later, Rishabh Raj nets it in. He probably scores and tells his teammate, that's how it's done, guys, against an open goal. And he had a goalkeeper in front. 4-1 to Darlings. Flick from Sohan doesn't work. Swapnil substituted back in. Ronald. Swapnil. Great ball. Rishabh drew the attention of Sai. Sai thought he needed to drop down to receive this pass. Bhuman. Arvind. Sohan. Great cross. I mean, Subedar, he does have a player in front of him. He can't exactly see the ball. He can't expect him to miss the ball like that. Microsecond reactions expected out of Subedar. That's too much. And he's not positioned to make that kind of play to score. That's an understandable miss. Now this is Ankit. After conceding first, 4 consecutively netted in by Darlings. Swapnil. Sai. And there could have been so many more goals from Darlings. Let's not forget about that factor. We'll realize in future how much the goal difference would have mattered out of this game. Ronald is very clean with the movement. Ronald. Good pass. The block is nice as well. That tackle works from Sai. And now Thunderhawks crumbling at the back. Bhuman has the ball in his arms. Gives it to Sohan. Sohan. Nice evasion. But afterwards he has given the ball up while trying to play the pass. Sai on target. Subedar. Subedar. Very good. Swapnil repels the ball. In fact, the ball is kept in play. Ankit. Here's a good cross. Nicely played. Darlings score the 5th one. That's well done between Ankit and Sai. And Ankit substitutes out instantly. They'll give further play time to their fellow teammates. I was saying not a lot of goals have been scored at the start of this fixture. Off target from Vedant. We have seen quite the rain of goals from Darlings. Booman. Deep ball. Ronald. Vijeta. Ronald. Could have been contained in better by Sohan. Kept in play by Thunderhawks. Arvind. That's a nice ball. And this could be on. Subedar certainly had an attempt. Sai failed to drag the ball behind, and the three whistles confirm this is 3 points to Darlings, none to Thunderhawks. They had a fiery start by upsetting Buffalo Soldiers at the start of Elite Premier League, but their mid-season campaign is just going away and beyond. Full-time score 5-1. Darlings win the game. This is about to be the start of the next game. It's going to be played between Akatsuki and B11 FC. B11 FC are in the pink and Akatsuki are in the black and red. We have two Akatsukis this season, one at PMC, one at Pcmc. This one is obviously from Soccer and Pcmc. Pretty much the entire squad of APC last season, just a different name now. And now this is the start of the game. Akshay off target. This is Khan. The goal kick is a flat piece of pass. The ball takes an awkward bounce. Frank, Raj, Vicky. With the onward approach of Amol, he has played the pass quickly to Frank. Raj. Great ball. Wasn't easy to anticipate for Akshay, was it? With Rehan Saudagar up in mid-air. Kick in. Deep ball by Rehan Khan. Frank heads it. It's powerfully down towards Pawan and his knee. This is Raj. Priyatosh Chaturvedi, also known as Raj, the goalkeeper of Akatsuki. Akshay tries one. Rehan Saudagar takes over the ball. And Vicky tackles. Rehan Saudagar gets it away to the right. Pawan tried to play the long ball diagonally towards Ashutosh. Pass at the back. Rehan Khan. Now since Ruston Young Boys have disbanded from last season, we see a lot of their players play in separate teams. We do have Arya and Rehan Khan from that squad in last season playing for B11 FC. Frank. Chaturvedi. Frank. This is Raj. Frank. Frank shields the ball while Amol tries to win it. Aman Sen. Aman Sen on the edge of the line and the ball is lost. Good evasion here by Arya. The cross, however, doesn't go exactly to Pawan, who wasn't present. He's tried a tackle. Saurav Yadav. He's got to be careful with Amol's challenge, and Amol is given a slight warning. Out of bounds. This is the fourth game for tonight. We have a couple of more games left. Rehan Khan, that's not bad. On the toe poke, bulleting strike. It flies over the crossbar, however. Chaturvedi. After repositioning the ball, and now Saurav Yadav. Chaturvedi plays the deep ball. Aman Sen, where does he play the pass? It's Akshay. Good interception here by Rehan Saudagar. A stretch from Aman Sen doesn't work. Corner kick pointed. State of PMC games is further up ahead with regard to schedule. Here's a strike by Frank. Yadav. Ashutosh tackled by Saurav. And while Ashutosh tries to go for the dribble against Saurav, Saurav doesn't flinch. Here's a strike. A chance here for Pawan with that ball made by Amol. A chance that goes off target as Pawan falls, doesn't get the accuracy right. I like what he tried. He did react positively to a difficult ball. Vicky. Arya. Vicky pushed from behind. Amol. He's been a bit heinous, hasn't he? Couple of elbow pushes from behind. Once to Frank. The other time it was Saurav Yadav. And this time it's Vicky. Raj. Good lob pass. Frank. And Frank maintains his arms distance through the legs, but now to the opponent, Rehan Saudagar. Rehan Saudagar, that's beautiful footwork. He slips, however, to the surface. Unfortunately, only a corner kick. BLNFC's tallest player, Rehan Saudagar, got some good footwork here. Arya might be eyeing for the long ball. Frank, the controlling touch is not good enough. Yadav, foul from behind. Frank used the arms first, is the justification from the referee. Push first, tackle second. An obvious whistling moment. Rehan Khan. And he tries one. This one's completely off target. Very wide. Repositioning the ball, Chaturvedi. Saurav, forward touch. Aman Sen. This is far away from Vicky as well. Raj. Amol, this is a good pass. I mean, Ashutosh Yadav certainly had a set piece in his mind before the ball approached. Now potential for Rehan Saudagar. Is the touch favorable? No. Tackle coming from Saurav Yadav. Vicky. Saurav Yadav to cross the ball. The aerial affair was certainly on for Akshay. Repelled by B11 FC. Here's that tackle. And now Yadav tries to win the ball. Saurav Yadav taking on two players. A physical output of shot. Blocked. Great capacity to take on two players by Saurav Yadav. Didn't fluster, didn't fall down. Aman Sen. It's out of bounds. That much of a mild push is okay, says the referee as Aman appeals. Frank. Pass at the back to Rehan Khan. And after the ball, foul appeal is being made. Looks like it has been granted, the appeal. It's only a kick in, never mind. I'm not sure which one exactly it was. But ball possession to B11 FC regardless. Amol. Pavan. Away from the range of Arya. He wasn't looking at Arya and where Arya inclined to move. Vicky, this is intercepted by Arya, but the power is too much on that pass. And now Pavan. From behind comes Aman Sen. Arya's pass stopped by Vicky, who got a good read. Corner kick. Set a play between Ashutosh Yadav and Arya. Doesn't work out. I mean, the shot, it was certainly attained. But accuracy. Frank. Forward touch. Akshay. Good block here by Ashutosh Yadav. Akshay. Vicky. Saurav. Arya. Rehan Saudagar. If he can turn and shoot. He's not going to go for the cross either. A couple of turns later, here's a cross. It's blocked by Raj Chaturvedi. Headed out by Amol. Some good defending displayed here by both the teams. The ball possession is heavily inclined towards Akatsuki. We are yet to see either goalkeeper make a save, which might be extremely important detail, but then there are no attempts. And the header is good from Saurav Yadav. Vicky. Against his counterpart number 11, Rehan Saudagar, that is. Corner kick. Akshay, dispossessed. Pavan. Intercepting touch is looking good from Frank, but he has a ball lost. Ashutosh Yadav, he's inside the D box, so well done by Raj Chaturvedi. Wonderful save. Just amazing. That was phenomenal. Right on the edge of the D box. So it closed down the angle quite a lot. Very vital save. Ashutosh Yadav is hurt. Good to see that Ashutosh Yadav is back on his feet after a couple of sips of water. He's back up. That was certainly a great save. Very impactful move with regard to the first half, which is about to end. Raj Chaturvedi. Ashutosh Yadav almost had it intercepted. Rian Khan drops it down. Long ball. There's too much aerial maneuver offered by Akatsuki, Saurav Yadav and Frank. They're quite tall, great jumping power. And then there is Raj. Rian Khan, this is good, on target. Aman Sen is blocked by Ashutosh Yadav. Saurav Yadav's kick in. Raj. Akshay takes over the ball, but Rehan Saudagar, beautiful re-tackle. Vicky, just trying to get the space. Raj. So the ball has been cleared, but Raj complains a bit about Ashutosh Yadav running into him. Rian Khan. Rehan Khan moves forward. Two players tackled into Aman Sen. The play is on because both the players involved were having a touch of the ball. Frank, it's over the crossbar. He certainly had a chance to slot it in with the side foot. Height reduction required. A bit to the right or left as well. Rehan Khan has made the accelerating move. Good header from Aman Sen. Saurav. Intercepted by Arya. Ashu Yadav doesn't exactly want to go for the counter instantly. Saudagar. Yadav. The ball switching is very good from B11 FC. I'll tell you that. And now this is Vicky with the snatch. Times it. Good save by Rian Khan, who is positioned preemptively on the near post. So some save impact by Rian Khan. Corner kick to Akatsuki. Vicky. Saurav. Raj. Akshay. He's tried to play a first touch cross. Rehan Saudagar, he hesitated. End of the first half. And we are tied up without a goal between these two teams. 0-0 at half time. While the match is going on. Whenever you have a dead space, that you can. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to engage the crowd or to engage the crowd is not people are just watching, listening to you and going back to engagement वो नहीं हो रहा interaction नहीं होता है. Got it, got it. But I can do something like this. Now this can be ऐसे text में कोई तो डालेगा. Can be you, can be whoever has the YouTube. And I'll just mention it once ki check out the whatever. This is the start of the second half now, and both the teams have a save each, but no goal traded, no goal scored. An important save by Raj, a near post save by Rehan Khan. Ashutosh tries a strike. It's going wide. No space found there. Raj, quick pass. As soon as he dropped the ball, this can be Pawan. He didn't give it properly to Ashutosh Yadav. The ball is flying to the right. Could have made the side foot pass a bit central. Pawan. Lot of airtime on that ball this time. Arya. Rehan Khan. The ball is dipping. And it's not an easy block as it looks with the power on the ball. So Saurav Yadav lets off a kick in to the opponents. He certainly made the block. Clearance by Saurav Yadav. Riyan Saudagar. A heavy touch. Here's the kick in from Akatsuki. Raj. That is swerving in and going out only from the goal line rather than the sideline. Rehan Khan. Saudagar. This looked like it crossed the sideline and the whistle confirms so. Kick in. Raj in trouble. Ashutosh Yadav certainly wanted this 50-50. He certainly wanted to challenge the goalkeeper. And now Raj clears it. This has gone out. You can drop in the comments what type of questions you'd like to ask to whatever player from either team. And now Aman Sen. His shoulder contact has lost the ball there. A great attempt here by Arya, but blocked. Frank. A standing block by him. No save required by Raj. Rehan Khan, this is powerful and dangerous. And now Akshay has a go at the goal. Akshay is waited for a long duration. He does get the ball back. Frank. And this is Ashutosh Yadav with the steal. Foul from behind, is he? That is certainly painful. A counter-attack break. Saurav Yadav was present in front of Ashutosh Yadav. The angle was tight. The steal happened in a quick speed. Everything happened so fast. Ashutosh Yadav still on the ground. Once in the first half, once in the second half. This has got to be damage if they are playing tomorrow as well. Some impeachment to the fitness level after falling down like that. Now this contact looked very bad at a high speed. So we are trying to ask the people watching online what type of questions you'd like to ask to the players, and we can certainly try to execute this question and answer an activity. This is with regard to the teams that are playing. So you can just mention the player name and their team name. Question for ... player name from ... team and ... the question. This is obviously possible for the playing players and teams. And now here's the continuation, saved by Raj Chaturvedi. Arya, no space given, especially by two players. Aman Sen drives in. Clearance attempted by Amol. As soon as he saw Aman Sen's touch, was not very good. Yadav. Frank, a powerful strike. Dangerous. armed with an insane amount of accuracy and power. Frank. Another time he tries, and it is Pawan once again on the block. He blocked him once, blocked him twice. Rehan Saudagar steals it. Rehan Saudagar tries a turning strike. It's a meticulous goal. That soul roll certainly beats Saurav Yadav, and he finds his way, the angle. He didn't move enough. He just made his left foot do the part of swinging. He has certainly used his length to a dexterous advantage. Quite the craftsmanship from Rehan Saudagar. Drag strike to the ball with the sole. Drags it with the right foot, shoots it with the left, and that's done within 0.5 seconds. Outstanding. Raj Chaturvedi, he didn't see what went past him. Here's another steal. Well done by Arya. So 1-0 to B11 FC. Akatsuki, they concede first. Frank and Rehan Saudagar go up against each other. You can even call it a falling strike because Rehan Saudagar, the chop was nice. The soul roll into a strike. Quite the technical ability, and he abused his length so well. That's certainly going to be great solo effort by him. He only did that to find space, not to beat the player. Why beat the player on dribbles when you can do so with the turn and with the shot itself? He has outdone himself on that part. Rehan Saudagar certainly pushing his limits. Vicky. Frank is the goalkeeper now. Frank tries one from distance. Amol. Ashutosh Yadav. Amol. Arya lets it go, and now it's passing, coming to an end. Slow touch. Ashutosh Yadav involved with the foul contact. Vicky playing laterally with Frank. Loft pass. Akshay. Vicky has found good space. Vicky curves it in from left to right. And now the pass can certainly go from Rahul. He hesitated for the first pass as called out by Ashutosh Yadav. Saurav Yadav. Foul on the second go. Rahul, if he is listening to the referee's advice, a warning being given for hitting the ball while the free kick is to the opponent. Frank. Vicky. Great cross, but it's not a cross, is it? It's gone out. Vicky. This is Frank. Frank from distance. It's gone out. Rehan Khan, flat pass. Pawan has made the run. Tackle works from Vicky. Vicky moves forward. Vicky's pass. Akshay! Would have been the top corner. It was inches away from being there. Goal kick. Rehan Khan. He doesn't want to play any short passes. The header, in fact, is good. Pawan's touch, a bit loose. He shields, but Akshay gets the ball out. He somehow finds a way beside the hip of the opponent. Aman Sen. Rehan Khan's tackle is wonderful. And Aman Sen re-tackled, bumps into Amol. Well done by Amol on the recovery part. Rehan Khan a bit hurt after that tackle, is he? In that given moment, he dutifully played his part as he left the D box, went for the tackle against Aman Sen. Now he's back on his feet. Rehan Khan, a bit of sting on his shin. Akshay. Frank. Vicky. Frank. Line marking is how the defensive shape is maintained by B11 FC. They're just blocking the pathway and opening for the passes and shots or crosses. They're not marking the players up close, which can lead to space. It's a good strategy. Akshay. Akshay strike good, but Ashutosh Yadav brilliant on the reaction. Ball coming in from the kick in spot. Far away pass from pretty much end to end on the field. Frank. Vicky. Vicky. And this is Yadav, maybe. He doesn't win the ball exactly. Frank gives it to Vicky. Vicky clears the pass. Ashu Yadav. He hesitated for a moment and afterwards he went for a rush. It ends up with the ball possession going over. Chaturvedi watches helplessly as he is substituted out to Frank because they need that equalizer. There's nothing he could have done to stop that goal. Sheer technique and brilliance. Akshay has the final touch, so goal kick to B11 FC. It's more of Rehan Saudagar's dominance in that move. Ashutosh Yadav. That was a mistake to lose the ball, but he gains it back. And now chance here for Akshay. The tackle works. What a massive stretch by Pawan. And he gets the ball out. Pawan. After the tackle from Rehan and Rahul. Amol. Great pass. Rehan Saudagar certainly was on for the second one. Nice pass here. And now this is opportunity for Aman Sen. Akshay. Vicky. It didn't work out with the left from Vicky. Corner kick. Aman Sen. Frank. Vicky, who was involved with that shot earlier. Certainly a good play by Akatsuki. Very well fetched. But the movement has become very less from Akatsuki. Even Vicky still. He's waiting for his teammates to get in position. Vicky tries one. Frank. Saurav drops down a bit so that they can use the midfield space. And they will force the attackers. The two attackers, they'll force them to move away from each other. Centrally, some space can be attained. Rahul. Here's the pass. Aman Sen. Good knee from the goalkeeper. And now Rehan Saudagar takes over the ball. Rehan Saudagar clinically. Has he outdone himself though? He has in fact. And Rahul. This is the second one. Rehan Saudagar. Don't you doubt him. 2-0 to B11 FC. He lost a bit of balance, but he surely made the through ball work. Outstanding effort. This is more of Akatsuki not recovering and more focal on getting the ball back from Rehan Saudagar. I don't blame them. They're down by a single goal and now they're down by 2 goals. Here's an opening. Amol. Rahul. Corner kick. The corner kick won't be there. The 3 whistles confirm it's 2-0 victory to B11 FC. Akatsuki, no goal found, no points attained. Final score 2-0. Akatsuki lose the game. It's B11 FC's day. Three more games remaining for today's match day. This is the third last fixture. Wakat FC in the blue and Venoms in the brown and white. So there is quite the contrast on the colors part. Very easily distinguished with the brown and white versus the blue and black. We're about to see the start of the game very soon. Kickoff underway. Harshad taken by Venoms very quickly. Shefte tries the tackle. This is Weber losing the ball. Harshad, chance here, and it's in early on Shubham Potgan. Harshad assists. Shubham Potgan nets it in. He has been lacking of scoring in previous fixtures, but now he is starting to score consistently early on. Ayan pump fakes the fact that he is shooting, but the touch is heavy afterwards. So that didn't exactly work out. He did beat the player on the acceleration part. Header forward, and it crosses the line. Kick in. So kick into Wakat FC. Aniket. He has chosen to clear the ball, but Lalit a bit upset. He yells and mentions this can be played centrally. Tejas. Ayan. Decent effort by Dilkush. That's just DK. Dilkush Singh. Shubham Potgan, the man with the name on the scoreboard. Great ball. However, taken by Venoms. Harshad, does he get the ball back? A bump of the knee from Harshad. So, kick in. Venoms. It's their ball. Prathamesh plays this behind. Tejas. That's a very good turn. Shubham Potgan completely beaten. The goal is open. Oh, that's hit the crossbar and stayed in play. So kick in to Venoms. A side post and a goal. Wakat FC still in lead. Harshad, he won't even be upset about it. He just tried what he could. Ayan squares it up. And this is Aditya. Very good goal. Glorious. The goal stands. It hits the inside crossbar. That's going to boost the confidence of Aditya as well with the snatch strike. He's beaten on the dribble part, however, by Prathamesh. Here's the pass. It was a through ball potentially for Pillai. You can't reach the through balls in the same fashion you can on the Ilana side game. But certainly some positional drags can work. You have to play the ball softer. Maybe give some air time. That way the ball can be tricky for the defenders to take over. Ayan. Tejas. Pillai. Prathamesh. That's good. Shefte has lost the ball there. It's gone to Tejas. Wakat FC don't have a lot of ball possession, but they do have a lot of goals to their name. 2. Vaibhav. And Lalit Patil snatches. Shubham Potgan crosses. This can certainly be a great goal. Suspense from Aditya as he unveils the third goal after a bounce in the D box. Craftsmanship and technique. I mean, seriously, I thought the ball could have been saved by Venoms. That's how good it was. Harshad reads. Ayan. Dilkush. Fouled. He wasn't given the room to run towards the ball, which he nudged forward. 3-0 to Wakat FC. And Aditya potentially having a touch of magic, of trick. It's supposed to be tucked in, slotted in. Maybe he forgot his role in that D box. It was certainly delightful to watch the aerial passing from Wakat FC. He's really a good man to win a lot of aerial challenges. Only this time, he needed to be more attack minded. Aditya is having such a superb field day. But now with the dribble cut shot, and the tackle works from DK. Tejas. And here's a direct strike. He's inside the D box, so Shubham Podgan. But he can unleash one from distance with the left foot. Wins a corner kick. Headed down, Aditya. Venoms have kick into Wakad FC. Dilkush. Approaching. Touch. Tejas. He was potentially eyeing for the goal because Tejas was. There's a foul on Venom's defender who's playing as the right back spot. Ayan, dispossessed by DK. Harshad. Harshad tries one, Tejas repels it. Was it the right choice to leave the D box and play the dribbling touch? And here's the tackle from Shefte. Aniket clears it in fury. The sense of understanding is very good. Played at the back. Tejas, that's a very good strike. Really well fought to get the ball fetched in. Vinayak played the pass. Tejas slams one. It's off target, however. We've seen Tejas with some decent distribution, but today he is not involved with a lot of passing. He is having a pass this time. It's gone to Lalit. Shaping to shoot Aditya. Tejas. Ayan. A lot of pushing by DK. Only this time the whistle is blown. Free kick. Prathamesh. Tejas. Tejas, a long ball. He was trying to do it for Pillai. Harshad. And this can be the opening Venom's need, but Aniket saves it. Harshad puts the ball forward. Lalit Patil. Tackled by Prathamesh. Lalit Patil to Aniket. Not an easy ball for Shubham Podgan, is it? To begin with, it didn't seem like it was for him. Shefte did get the ball away from the two players approaching from back and forth. Ayan, if he can flatten the ball. There's a foul. And a save still being made by Tejas, in case the whistle wouldn't have blown. This is Prathamesh. It's blocked. I feel the distance is far too less for a defensive free kick. The flick doesn't work. It does go to Aniket. Shubham Podgan. Big stretch to keep the ball in play. Shevte to Tejas. Lalit. Good pass. DK. The cross is nice. This is such a good team goal. Great execution. Dilkush makes his name known to the score sheet. 4-0. Outstanding teamwork. Great positioning. Confident passing. And 3 touches later, exchange from Lalit Patil into the goal. That's good tic-tac sounds with the toe of the goal. Tejas. And this is in. Ivan without the efforts of Tejas, who lunged forward, dove towards the ball. It's his mistake, punished. Shubham Potgan doubles his tally. 4-0 becomes 5-0. Shevte. Harshad. Very clean. That was nice from Harshad. The way he moved forward with the outer step touch. Chandan lets it go. The push from Aniket looked very dangerous. A free kick given to Venoms. Prathamesh. Free kick. It's a nice spot. Here's the pass. Let go on towards Harshad. He tries a lob and it's close to being a goal. Side post hit and it exits the goal line after embracing it out of the side post. There's the kick in. It's already out. Prathamesh. Not ready for the pass, is he? Pillai. Lalit. And Shifte takes over the ball, but there's a push from behind. This will certainly be a foul. Lalit only tried to control his pace. That doesn't seem like aggression. More of momentum rather than aggression. Free kick to Venoms. Chandan! That was nice. Goal kick has been pointed. Aniket. Chandan. Pillai. Shevte. Chandan! He has lost the ball there. Here's the stretch from Shevte to get the ball back. Chandan through the gap. Shevte. End of the first half. A massive lead accumulated here by Wakad FC. They can score 5 more and this can be double digits. Something we have not seen at Pcmc. It's only been seen at PMC from Kanbarg FC. But if Pcmc can deliver that kind of entertainment, a goal fest, we'll find out if it happens in the second half. Half-time score 5-0, Wakad FC massively ahead. This is the start of the second half between these two teams. Venoms down by 5 goals. That's how they start the second half. And now, bicycle kick attempted. Header works. This is the foul by Aditya on the goalkeeper, Tejas. Vinayak. Upper milling strike by Aniket. Glad to keep that clean sheet with the diving save. And he's hurt a bit. He bumped into his teammate. Is he? Is he okay? Flying arm to the ball. And he has bashed his head into his teammate. Corner kick to Venoms. Chandan. Tejas off target from him. This is Aniket now with the goal kick. Rakesh and then has lost the ball there. Shevte. Tejas. That's not bad from Tejas, but it looked a bit dangerous because Venom's down. Reduce that risk and still try to shoot. Here's the goal kick. Prathamesh. Prathamesh tried, blocked by Shubham Portgan. Nice turnabout here. Yes. Pillai. Tejas. This is Vinayak. Vinayak. He has given up the ball. Shubham Portgan from distance did not find target. Tejas was back on his post, but there's a giveaway kept in play. Tejas saves it. The effort from Aditya does not lead to a hat trick yet. Dilkhush has one goal, and the two goals have been scored by Shubham and Aditya. So either player is on for a hat trick. A goal shot. Aniket, that's very risky. Lalit Patil holds off. Chandan, that's good from Chandan, the fake. But afterwards it's Harshad making a block. Corner kick. Tejas repelled. That looked like it was Rakesh. Yeah, he's playing as the right back. Tejas, another one. Flat and out. Prathamesh. Tejas. Vaibhav gets it away to Prathamesh. Here's the cross. Shoulder to the ball. And now steal here by Shevte. Chandan into an empty net. Aniket tries to save it, but the goal goes in. Turn. Aniket a bit on it. Rizzi. After that, making that dive. A goalkeeper change might be required. And Lalit Patil steps in gladly to be the goalkeeper. 5-1. Harshad, great through ball, and instantly Shubham Portgan, the same way they started the first half. Beautiful from Harshad and Shubham Portgan. Nobody was eyeing for Shubham Portgan from Venoms after scoring such a heavily coveted goal by Chandan. 6-1. Vaibhav. Here's for Chandan. Yes, is the thing. No connection with the ball. There is some connection, but it doesn't exactly lead to a shot on target. Headed forward, Chandan. Harshad. Shubham Portgan. Was that intended for Harshad? He wasn't making an outward run. He was running from the inside. Aditya. Harshad through the spaces. Shubham Portgan squares it up. Dilkhush. Blocked partially by Arif. You saw that type of passing be the reason for the third goal. For the fourth goal rather, from the squad of Wakad FC. And they certainly tried another one. Chandan. And a bulleting strike. Rakesh thought of making a handball, but then he realized a red card would certainly mean doom. Especially in a game where they are having a decent lead. It does become 6-2. Here's the tackle. Great goal by Chandan. He has 2 to his team's name. Now there's a kick in. Lalit Patil. Headed, but not properly by Vinayak. Harshad. Tackled over by Vaibhav. Ball played at the back. Lalit Patil. Rakesh. Aditya is making the deep run. Dilkhush had a chance. A swing with the right foot. It could have worked. The turn strike. Here's the set piece. Dilkhush easily. Very easy between him and Harshad. No awareness. No man marking here on the corner kick from Venoms. This is loose, mistaken, and unconventional. Chandan smashes one into Harshad. Dilkhush. Harshad, quick attempt to play the pass. Shubham Podgan. Lalit. Shubham Podgan. Dilkhush. Aditya. And this is careful from Vinayak, but at the same time fast. Opening found for Arif. Chandan is given a pass too slowly. Tamesh as he won a corner kick. Off target. Lalit. Harshad. Shubham Podgan is asking for it. Good block by Vinayak on the cross part. Corner kick. Wakar FC prominently up ahead. Especially with the corner kick being their latest goal. Kick in possession turned over. Shubham Podgan. Off target from Rakesh. There was a better room for Harshad to swing the right. But looks like Rakesh wanted to make a name for himself on the score sheet. Vaibhav to Vinayak. Here's the low pass. And Lalit comes in with the lunge right foot. Off target from him, however. Vinayak. Tejas. Here comes the tackle from Patil. On the edge of the line. So no line foul here. Vinayak. Tejas might try one. He's played a pass. Prathamesh, forward touch. Vaibhav. And this is close to being an own goal. But I think there was a hand involved, a leg involved from Rakesh, since it's football, where he tackled Rakesh. Speaking of him, intercepting and getting a pass out to Harshad. Patil. It's gone out. Chandan. Lalit Patil. Rakesh. Rakesh has turned away. Kick in to Venoms. Tejas lost the ball instantly with that passing error. Rakesh blocked by Tejas. A tight angle, but a shot coming in from Rakesh. Here's the break. Arif. Vaibhav. He tries one. It's blocked by Rakesh. Corner kick. The spirit of the game seems to be very over. Wakar FC look very confident with that goal gap. They've attenuated 7 goals. Might find the opening for the 8th one. This could be the chance. Patil is moving, and so is Aditya. The defender makes the save. Vinayak, outstanding from him. Was it not shot properly by Aditya on the side part, on the portion of the goalpost? He certainly took a lot of effort to dribble and beat, even won the ball. Ran all the way towards the D box. Could have been 8-2. It stays 7-2 for the time being. Here's the volley. Oh, wonderful. Arif scores one. They'll find three. A different goal scorer this time for Venoms. Two from Chandan, one from Arif. Restart for the third time by Wakar FC. But they aren't much concerned with the goal gap being quite a lot. Well done by Rakesh. And it's over. The three whistles, that means 3 points to Wakar FC. Full time score 7-3. Venoms, they do fire 3, but late into the game, late into the second half, after being 5-0 down in the first half. Second last game for tonight. It's Inazuma in the black and Butter 7 in the colorful and white shorts. Colorful part of the jersey and shorts being in white. Inazuma have a hint of purple on their full black. So this will be a very interesting fixture. The table toppers battle against each other. We'll also see who puts whom down with regard to table position. You certainly love to see the top domino fall. So this is going to be PCMC's very much A much awaited fixture, the type of football which we are about to behold and spectate. It might be a battle for a single goal, but the full 3 points is what both the teams will try to fight for. Team discussion going on for moments with extra duration by Butter 7. Planning without execution is fruitless, but Butter 7 are definitely on up to something. Inazuma meanwhile undefeated, and they want to go up against Butter 7 in a glorious fashion. The battle for 3 points with the table toppers on for the contest. It's on. And the whistle goes out. Abdul to start. Sanju. Quick start shot attempted. Slices off. A kick into Inazuma. Abdul. That's good one too. Headed out by Abdullah Khan. Attempt to steal the ball doesn't work from Sahil. Rohil. Rohil. Heavy touch. Abdul. Even though he had Sunny approaching. Great effort by Abdul. Sharat. Long ball. This is out of reach for Mayur Patil. Goal kick. Sanju. Abdul. Tackled by Abdullah Khan. Sahil. With the left. That was nice. Good quick directional change into a left-footed strike. It's not on target, but the accuracy was very close to being there. Sahil. And that's a good ball for Abdul Sayyed, potentially. Sharat Pillai. Mayur Patil. Foul given. So free kick to Butter 7. Royal Bokre takes over the free kick. Here's the pass, Mayur Patil. Royal Bokre! That was phenomenal 1-2 between the two. The shot, however, goes off target. Sanju. He has kept his eyes on the ball the whole time. Sahil. Sanju. He does have Tejas by his left. Sanju, that is. And there is Sahil with the block. Rohil gives a pass. Sahil. Sanju is already back on his post. He is inside the D-box, so no handball appeals going just yet. Rohil Bokre. Unfortunately, there is no whistle going against Royal Bokre's appeal. Sahil. The tackle works from Shibu. Mayur Patange. And there's the turn, but the friction takes the better of him. Here's the tackle from Tejas. Wonderful. Great stretch. Sahil isn't appealing because he knows he was tackled in clinically. But rest of the Butter 7 from behind, they ask for a sliding tackle foul. Sahil edges the ball while they tried to shoot it. Great ball. Khade. And it's in the arm of Sharat Pillai. Surely a foul for the goalkeeper. Sayyid says he's extremely sorry. Sharat Pillai smiles. Free kick to Butter 7 inside the D-box. Royal Bokre. Tejas. Syed holds on to the challenge from Bokre. And here's a strike. Bottom corner netted in by Khade. Great celebration. That's wonderful. Maybe the celebration of the season so far. Accurate with the goal scoring, and the celebration continues for Inazuma as undefeated is the title they are willingly fetching in this division. Tejas pump faking the fact that he's clearing the ball. Syed. This is a good read by Shibu. He tries to strengthen the ball presence. Free kick has been given. Good ball protection by Shibu. He wins the free kick. There will certainly be a lot of football debates / arguments in this game. That's one of many. Sanju assigning the wall. Only a single person. He's confident with the one person in the wall. Abdul, that is. He is the slimmest player on the field. Shibusani! It's blocked. Mayur Badange. Corner kick. Sahil. Shibu. It's overshot. Overplayed. Tejas. Sanju. Rohil. Fine ball control. He wanted to make less power on the ball with regard to impact. Abdullah Khan. Sahil. He really tried for a fancy dribble against Abdullah Khan, didn't he? Sahil. Shibusani takes over the ball. Here's resistance by Tejas, who goes shoulder to shoulder against Shibusani. Khade having that single goal. Sharat Pillai. Mayur Patil. Tejas certainly held him with his arms. Mayur Patil, he had the ball advantage. And the referee, he remains convinced that the foul was indeed a foul. Even though Tejas reappeals, he didn't hold him. So free kick to Butter 7, this time two people in the wall. Abdul Syed and Tejas. Mayur in charge of watching out for Mayur Patil. And this is Bhadange blocking it. It's gone outside the D box. Rare mistake by Sanju on the gripping part. You usually see his ball handling be quite well. Shibu to Sharat Pillai. And the ball goes out as played by Sharat Pillai. Mayur Bhadange. Sanju. Abdullah Khan. Tejas. Sanju. This time a lob pass. Power struck with excess force. Sharat Pillai finds the angle. Mayur Patil this time. Tejas turned away. This is Sahil with a chance to cross. Oh, wonderful! Sahil between the close space of Mayur Bhadange and Sanju. And there is Abdullah Khan open wide and armed with the touch of a goal. 1-1. Refusal to give up by Butter 7. And top corner miss here by Khade. Wonderful pass. Khade, I don't really think he should have fetched the top corner at that distance, but he really wants to beat Sharat Pillai, doesn't he? Surprise start there. Shibu. Shibu. This is straight up ball possession theft. Here's the break. 2-on-3. Through the gap. Khade! Over the top. It's not an easy tap in as it may look from outside. A running, accelerating tap in at that pace certainly can go off target. Mayur Bhadange. Shoulder to the ball. Sahil. Maybe that was a preventive measure by Sahil. Sharat Pillai. Mayur Patil. Mayur Patil. Out it goes. Goal kick. Mayur Patil completely cornered. Abdul Syed goes for the acceleration. Here's the hand that is grabbing. A deflection from Abdullah Khan results in Sahil being the goal scorer. Partially through the nutmeg and across the shoulder of Sharat Pillai. Inazuma get back the lead. Abdullah Khan, he may have equalized, but he has hand in the second ball. I mean leg in the second ball, since it's football. Sanju up in the skies. Sharat Pillai. Mayur Badange. Sahil through the gap, but Abdullah Khan, good read. And it's on the line, Sahil, who has been very creative. Abdul Sayed, very good breaks. Sahil, chop pass, set up. Abdullah Khan is not able to block Abdul Sayed there. He only extends his leg. Kick in. Mayur Badange, does he go for the shot? He does. Shibusani blocks. And this is some limping pain around his knee. Abdul Sayed, off target. Sharat Pillai. There was nothing he could have done to save the second one from going in, let alone the first one. Sharat Pillai. Long pass. Bhadange heads it forward. Shibusani, where is this pass going? And Shibusani trying to blame this on Rohil Bhogre because he was up close to him. So he felt like a sense of emergency. Mayur Bhadange. Sanju, this is a good pass. Power pass by Sanju. Could have been netted in if there is a read from Affan. The expectation of a power swing from Sanju. You never know. This is something they must have practiced. It felt like an orchestrated move at the very least from the outside. Because Affan did not hesitate to swing his right. Abdul Sayed. Khan has kept the ball in play. Mayur Badange. Sayed. And in towards Affan, but who's not able to square it up. A touch of flick from Affan could have worked. Or couldn't have. Might as well go for the pass. Sayed. Good effort by Parth through the legs. And Khan doesn't reach. Shibu. Rohil Bhogre. Mayur Patil did reach because he was outside the D box. Sanju doesn't want to commit the crime which could result in a potential yellow. It's just not risky. It's far too dangerous. Rohil Bhogre, 3-on-2. Blocked here by Mayur Badange. Affan moves. He has a chance to play the pass. Parth. It's on target. Sharat Pillai. Nice save. Corner kick. We're close to the end of the first half. And we are close to the end of seeing who maintains the lead in the end of the first half. Affan. This is too slow. Sahil. Khan. And that's the end of it for the first half. The score is 2-1 in favor of Inazuma. They're in lead. Now this is about to be the start of the second half. 2-1 is the score at halftime. Inazuma, they want to maintain the undefeated run and they want to maintain the 3 points, which they are close and separated by only a second half. Royal Bokre flicked up, didn't hit the roof. It did, only marginally. So kick in towards Butter 7. Sharat Pillai, Mayur Padange, as he shouts, Parth, Royal Bokre, he is hurt. As he ran himself down into the player and cement area, there might be damage physically to him. And Inazuma complained this was far too dangerous. Health hazard potentially. Very controversial contact. What is the final outcome of this? Our referees will have a discussion. Royal Bokre might be forced out of the game, is the situation for Butter 7. They are already trailing by single goals gap. And now losing that man who is quite expert at set pieces distribution can certainly mean something bad for Butter 7 tonight. So this is opening for Kevin to play the game. Kevin substitutes in instead of Rohil. Here's the kick in. I'm surprised after all that contact, it's only a kick in. Sanju, Tejas, push from behind, far too heavy from Kevin. He was very eager to get the ball, wasn't he? Free kick to Inazuma. Tejas, Sanju, Abdul Sayed, Tejas. Has he given up the ball? Sanju, it's in! From distance, from downtown, Chibusani nets an equalizer. He has no problem with the accuracy part. Sanju, he is just not there to prevent it. Shibusani, great goal. Here's the kick in. Inazuma have to fetch another ball for shooting for the 3 points have been neutralized. It will be 1 point split between these two teams if 2-all stays. Great ball, Mayur Patil. Goal kick. Sanju, Khan, Mayur Patil. Sahil, but a touch is not very good. Here's Parth. Sahil. Free kick. Very loud and vocal tonight, isn't he, Shibu? After having scored the equalizer. He really wants this. Great strike by Sanju. It somehow looked like it was blocked by Sahil or Abdullah Khan. I'm not sure who. Sanju! He sees the crossbar between the goal and him. Kevin. Here's the pass. And this is a fumble by Tejas. A good goal will do it. Butter 7. They take the lead for the first time in the game. This is Sahil. Endangering the undefeated run to Inazuma. It's Sahil. And that is after Sanju hits the crossbar. How evenly are these two teams matched? This game can go to the final moment, to the final whistle. Badange. Rokde Sahil. Aditya dispossessed. Abdullah Khan, very nice. But it's stolen by Parth. Sanju gives it behind. Parth, this is a mistake by him. He does get the ball back. Fancy flick attempted here by Sahil Rokre. Sharat Pillai takes out the vital seconds which matter to Inazuma now more than ever. I hope he's okay. No cement bashing. So Mayur Badang is okay. He has kept the ball in play. Aditya Zagade. Sanju. Abdul Sayyad. Sayyad. Foul by Kevin. Or is it foul by Mayur Patil? Either contact. Abdul Sayyad. Since he's a slim and a quick-paced guy, he has to take a lot of physical toll up in a couple of games. And this is Zagade getting a good touch. Here's the cross. He's blocked by Khan. Corner kick, 2/7. The execution is from Sanju. And it's in! Sanju! Are you serious? Even with the deflection, he doesn't get the ball away from the goal. A screamer with a deflection featured in this goal. That is insane. And he scored it with his left. And now chance here for Inazuma, but Khan stands in the way. 3-all. This game is leading to some potential of exquisite entertainment. Sanju off target this time. A crossbar with his right. A goal with his left, which fetches the equalizer part. Sanju. And now he has saved it. A good read. A great potential ball from Shibu. There was chance for Kevin. Syed did cross the side kick line. So a breather after the kind of heartbeat game we are having. Shibu Sunny off target. I say heartbeat because either team is taking lead, then coming back to level 1. And then going down, going up. Syed tackled over, but it's a bad contact. Abdul Syed a bit upset. He's really angry. Especially the contact happened without both of them looking at each other. That is not the free kick distance, is the justification from Mayur Badange. Sanju. Mayur Badange. Told to move outside by Sanju. Badange. That can be the touch. Clearance. Is it on goal? It's on, but Sanju is back on his post. Now watch out for Khare, who's been the man. Sanju off target from him. Shibu Sunny. Mayur Patil! Not on the top corner, but that's a very well crafted ball. Abdullah Khan. Shibu Sunny has stepped up ahead outside the zone of the corner kick. Sahil Rokde. Maybe you can hear some in-game communication from the players, which would be nice for Elite Premier League. Here's the touch. Foul by Aditya Zagade. There was no contact of the ball. Very good catch by the referee. Shibu Sunny. Here's the pass to Sahil from Butter 7. Sahil on target and a corner kick later. Sanju wanted to contain it. He at least made the save. Here's the toe poke to Shibu Sunny. Sharat Pillai. Shoulder to the ball, and this is Abdul Syed taking it. Handball appeals will go up in the air. Sahil Rokde. Abdul Syed. Towed across the kick line. Here's the kick in. Trying to get the ball. A shoulder later, it's a foul. Joel fouled. Aditya Zagade seems to be extra eager to try and get the ball. He really wants the ball stolen and then he can try a strike or a dribble. Meanwhile, Royal Bokre still attending to the matters of his left arm, sorry. Sahil Rokde. Shibu Sunny. Sahil Rokde through the gap. It's a good ball, but Sahil stretches and ensures this one's denied. Sanju on target. Sharat Pillai drops it down. The goal is empty without a goalkeeper, but there is a defender, Aditya Zagre, to fill in for an absent Sanju. Only for that occasion. Sanju. Difficult ball. And this is chance, but Sharat Pillai saves it. Shin and knee to the ball by Sharat Pillai. The one-on-one is denied. Corner kick. How's that attacker of Inazuma evaded past two players, somehow piercing in Khade. Excruciating effort. 3-all is the score. Very good block by Mayur Bhadange. Butter 7, they want to maintain this situation. Mistake on the kick in, is it? Sanju. Abdul Sayed. On to Mayur Bhadange. Through the gap and it's in. Khade, the hat-trick hero. He's going to punch the air in celebration and roars it out. They won the 3 points. As hungry as ever, Inazuma. They are defending the name of PCMC division quite well on the undefeated part. They have also been the squad with a great challenge last year at Champions League, where they tried to go toe-to-toe against such difficult teams to play against. Abdul Sayed, and he still gets a foot to the ball after being pushed over by Khan. 4-3. 7-goal thriller, switching the lead back and forth every now and then. Abdul Sayed controls it. Sanju, he doesn't want any of this. They are seeking the final whistle now. Inazuma, having engraved their way back into the lead. Khan. Mayur Bhadange accelerates, but Sahil. And Sahil shields it very well. The lunge doesn't beat through the gap. Chance here, 1-2. Sanju, glorious. And he is hurt around his chest area after making that save against Kevin. Butter 7 may not realize, but goalkeeper from the opponent side is down. They are eager to get the equalizer. They have completely lost the picture of Sanju. Royal Bokre from outside has to watch painfully while he is injured on the shoulder part. Sanju, he is hurt around his right chest. Here's the corner kick. Shibusani. Shibusani off target. That looks a bit upsetting from Sanju. He said the whistle wasn't out. It's a nice argument, a nice justification. Sayed, there was a teammate behind. You have to know your teammate's voice, which can be the separating factor for ball possession, especially during mid-air challenges. Mayur Bhadange zones away Joel completely. Sanju. That seems to be a frustrating goal kick. Abdul Sayed has a touch. Sahil. Inazuma kick in. They're just not taking it, however. Bhadange. Sanju. Off target. But you can never take that man for granted in terms of shooting. We have one final game left to be played after this. And this is Sahil. Mayur Bhadange is in position to retreat and recover. Here's Inazuma with the ball. Left-footed strike. Oh, that was close. Here's won a corner kick, hasn't he? Very well done by Parth. Corner kick to Inazuma, who have the lead. Sanju goes for it. Shibusani. So Sharat Pillai. I mean, I don't blame any goalkeeper for the conceding part of the goals. They have just had to play up against such attack intensive opposition. This could be the final move potentially. Shibusani has got to be careful with the friction. Sharat Pillai's pass. Shibu waiting for the right timing. Here's the pass, Mayur Patil. Shibusani hits the crossbar. And now they have a taste of what Sanju felt like. And that is in. The 3 points in the pockets of Inazuma. 4-3. This game was going so back and forth. Entertained with 2 crossbar hits from either side and some injuries going either way. This is absolute football at Elite Premier League in PCMC division. It can't get better than this. And I hope you guys enjoyed this game because that was by far a game which had no ending to it until the final whistle. And the ending is true and good for Inazuma. It's a bad and distasteful one for the squad of Butter 7. Final game coming up very soon. Final game for tonight's telecast at PCMC division is between Buffalo Soldiers, who are in the black, versus Kaizen United or in the brown. The last game may have been an emotional turbulence for either team. The table toppers Butter 7 and it was Inazuma. But it's done. Inazuma maintained their undefeated streak and this game is on. This is also the return for Fawad out of injury. The number 11 makes his appearance finally on the field. Brendan. Neve might go for the shoot and through the legs from Stan. Let gone by Pranav, towards Pranav. Here's the long ball. Swapnil easily contains it. You have Arjun playing as the lone striker for Kaizen United. Suraj. He sees Nishant make the run. The intercepting touch wasn't there from Neve. And neither from Nishant, who was supposed to receive a pass to begin with. Troublesome situation here. Has got to be hurting for Nishant. So Amit, who had no intentions of doing what just happened, has to take a goal kick, but only after the referee's whistle. Amit, long ball. No calling by Swapnil and Suraj. The two have to coordinate this part. Kick in to Kaizen United. Through the gap. This is a good run made by Avi. Great pass by Arjun. That was certainly an opening against Buffalo Soldiers, last season's champions. Fawad, the turn is successful, isn't it? He moves onward. He doesn't have the same speed. He's pushed around and the foul has been given is what it looks like. Free kick to Buffalo Soldiers. You do have Jagat Raj absent. Controlled. Arjun. Great ball given towards Prana who was running. Parallel run. Unsuccessful attack. But I like the potential of this squad. Kaizen United, that is. They have such good understanding. And Swapnil. It's already gone out. Buffalo Soldiers. They might be the champions of this previous most recent season, but they barely look like their former self. Swapnil. This is Stan. Swapnil. Nishant. With a pass far away from Nishant, I think that's poor from Swapnil. A passing error. Amit. Nil all since this game has only 1 minute passing by. Ayush drops down a bit. Amit. Long pass attempted here. Chance here. The touch is not good enough. Suraj being very careful. Swapnil has played the long ball but hit the bottom of the ball. So kick in. Amit. Pranav. Now to the right. That's where Jay is playing. Rush being made by Ayush to try and win the ball. Fawad. Good pass. Wadwani. I don't think that was necessary, but he gets the ball back. Brendan. Stan. Up in the skies. Either goalkeeper still on a clean sheet. Amit. Good header by Nishant. He's continuously marking Arjun. Stan. Reds. Ayush lunges forward and he tries a strike. No power generated. Commitment is certainly there. It's to be applauded for. Stan. Fawad given an unfavorable pass. Pass at the back by Neve. Amit. Here's the pass to Pranav. Pranav through the gaps. Pranav. The ball is taken over by Ayush and now Nishant gets it out. Stan with the left. Brendan approaches. This goes to Arjun, who's been tackled in by Stan. Nishant. Swapnil. Brendan trying his best to shield the ball. He times it and Stan. He was away from the shooting range. Brendan misses. Toe poked forward. Suraj takes the loose ball. Stan lost the ball there. 3-on-2. Nishant gets extra physical. Took his time, didn't he? The referee to blow the whistle. Ayush moves in deep. Neve asks for the ball. He tries one. Not on target. Corner kick to Kaizen United. They didn't realize it until the whistle. There's a kick in now. Neve plays this behind to Amit. Amit on target! And Swapnil makes an important save. Here's the rebound. Arjun didn't find target on the rebound strike, but I commend this young squad for trying their best. This effort, even though it didn't fetch a goal, it has certainly fetched a chance for Fawad from the other side. Taken over by Ayush. And let gone. Fawad upset. That could have been the touch of lead. Swapnil. Pranav heads it. Poked at the back towards Neve. Here's the chop. Stan keeps the ball in play. Into the eye of a spectator from Stan. Nishant to Swapnil. That's a mistake on the passing part. Ayush takes over the loose ball. Here's a fancy touch to the right. Stan gets a good read off. Takes the kick in at least to themselves. Amit. He has Neve on the left. Good pass. And Avi returns. Arjun. Arjun with the left. This was Pranav making a block when he shouldn't be. Good let go on by Arjun. Ball possession shift. Fawad. Back to Brendan. Stan. Swapnil. Buffalo Soldiers living a troubled timeline, aren't they? Suraj. Brendan. Here's the pass. Fawad. Not able to find the good effort by Neve on the block. Corner kick. Suraj Wadhwani. Brendan tries a squaring touch to tap it in. Arjun. Stan. Pushed around but still maintains ball possession. Suraj. Forward touch. Brendan. Fawad. Stan lost the chance here to get the ball thanks to Pranav. Swapnil. Nishant. Kaizen United, they may not have the ball, but they are running quite a lot. And now they do have the chance. It's a strike blocked by Nishant. Good effort by Arjun. Taking whatever chance he can get. He had the ball on a volley. Tries one laced attempt. Amit. That's certainly a painful header for Nishant down on the ground. Here's the pass. Pranav, good setup play attempted between him and Ayush. Swapnil. Nishant. He was out of shape, wasn't he, to try and keep the ball in play. Neve. Amit has shown some shooting potential, and this time he tries. Swapnil repels it. Fawad. Nishant. Lost the ball completely. Two players to go up against, but there is reinforcement coming. A push from behind by Nishant. Clear foul. Nishant substitutes out, and it's Aman, who's more reliable instead. I only say this about the fouling part. Here's a good free kick. Arjun contains the ball power, which was supposedly a direct free kick shot. Stan. Tackled over by Avi. Stan certainly still has Avi in front of him. Stan tries one. Let's off the frustration out of the shot because it is still nil all. Suraj. Arjun. The tackle works from Suraj, who times it. He may not be fast enough, but he's certainly having the strength in the timing. Amit. On target, was it? Aman heads it out. Short pass. Here's the give and go. Could not keep the ball in play. It's gone out. Applying a lot of pressure on Buffalo Soldiers. Kaizen United. And the fact that they have the number of attacks, higher number of them. Aman. He made the run. Still might get the header off. Brendan. Off target it goes. Got a good fall down header. Not on target, however. Ayush. He's in trouble. Stan. Swung his arm. Doesn't hurt Ayush because he didn't have the fingertips eye raking him. That's a ridiculous contact, if you ask me. Amit. Neve. And here's the tackling touch by Brendan. He doesn't have the ball possession, and now there's chance for Ayush. Stan blocks it. Corner kick. The tackle works from Aman. End of the first half. We have no goals, but Swapnil, he has made the saves, which means it's alarming for Buffalo Soldiers. They may not defend the title this season. And Kaizen United putting on up quite the show. They are making the word potential be known to everybody. First half comes to an end. Halftime score 0-0. This is the second half between Buffalo Soldiers and Kaizen United. They are tied up. No goals between each other. And there's an attempt. It's gone out. Corner kick to Buffalo Soldiers. Kaizen United have shown quite the brilliance and resilience in the first half while they unleashed shots after shots against Swapnil. A good header block by Aman. They had a chance from Fawad and Brendan, but both of the right bottom corner finishes go off target. That's the story for the first half. And now let's focus on the second half. This is Aman. Brendan. Goal kick. Pointed by the referee. Amit repositions the ball. Good pass in the space, and now Neve has a chance to shoot. Aman, a dangerous contact. I hope he can get his breath back. That shot came at such an off-timing moment. This only happens when you are partially breathing in or breathing out. So the shot just separates the oxygen and carbon dioxide, whatever it is, around the lung area. And it hurts to breathe back in or just breathe back out. He's hurt around his chest and stomach is how I saw it. And Nishant plays around a bit with the Kaizen United coach. And now this guy knows how it felt to me. Aman forced out of the game. And in comes Nishant. Amit. That's not bad. Only off target. Swapnil curves a deep ball. They did hit the roof from Jay's header. Nishant. Good read by Jay. He's scanning continuously as he runs and tries to get the ball. The header was actually from Avi. And now chance here from Nishant, but it's off target. A running strike. Going wide. We see most of the players substituted in and substituted out. But except for Pranav, Neve and Amit, whereas all of the players from Kaizen United, new substitutions at the halftime. Suraj. Swapnil. Suraj. Suraj with a pass. Stan plays it. This can be the opening for a through ball. Wadhwani gets it away. Stan tackled over by Atharva. Nishant. And Atharva still reads. Nishant always in to fight back physically. Tries to get a touch at the very least. Ball played behind to Amit. Foul contact by Suraj. I completely forgot Avi and Jay have also not substituted out. Swapnil, good punch. Brendan. Suraj, he was potentially playing this ball to Nishant, is the justification. Stan. Fawad, it's a good save and the rebound strike is averted by Neve. So Amit and Neve combine the defensive duo, makes it happen. Brendan, smartly played and chance to play the ball to Fawad. It's gone. It's like Kaizen United were ready. Jay, lunge forward, Stan, gets physical. Good pass. Is there nobody over there where Jay played this? He was on the edge. He was under the pressure and physical presence of Stan, who was about to commit to the push. Punched away just in time by Amit. Brendan has the final touch, is the appeal. Here's the ball to Pranav. Pranav, is it a heavy touch? Stan wins the ball. Here's an opening for Buffalo Soldiers. Good cross. That was smartly played. Aman screamer, but Brendan blocks it. Friendly fire absorbed into by Brendan. Neve. That's close to dipping down to the top corner, but Swapnil calculative. Stan turns over. Stan's pass. Can this be flicked in? I mean, that's obviously a great ball. Great pass to Kshitij, who's just not ready for this type of pass, this type of play. Ball's in motion and Atharva, the side post hit. Unlucky. Kaizen United. The closest the team has been to a goal now. Nishant. Stan. Coordination not working out between Kshitij and Stan. I love how Stan played this cross by jabbing the ball from the upward area through the legs of Stan and onto the other side. Aman repels it. Deep throw. Swapnil. Fawad. Nishant. Fawad now. Stan through the gap, but it's not easy pace pickup for Fawad, who's just gotten back after a fresh injury, recovered. He's going to need time to settle, and he also has to be cautious of not re-injuring. The absence of Jagat Raj is certainly visible. And Amit, confusion. Nishant gets physical. Jai push from Nishant. Kaizen United fight a bit between each other, specifically Jai and Amit. But they can certainly move on quickly. Stan given a ball. Here's a good chance for Kshitij. Sets it behind Stan. Here's the pass. Fawad. Great defensive maneuver. The shape is looking very nice from United. And this was close to being on target by Stan. Off target, however. Seeking so many attempts to score, Buffalo Soldiers. They have found very less on target. Kshitij. Aman. Swapnil. Amit takes the risk of the corner kick rather than conceding. Right mindset. He could have confidently made the jump higher and grabbed the ball altogether. That's the better part of what could have been. Aman. Aman, heavy touch. Amit. Very good let through, and now chance here for Kaizen United. Arjun. Suraj intercepted, but Stan takes over the ball. Brendan. Aman. Kaizen United. They quickly get the ball back. Aman on the retreat. Stan. If not for him, the through ball was looking so dangerous and promising. Avi at the back to Amit. This is Amit now. From the left. Knee to the ball. Brendan against Arjun. Brendan. Very good snap. And now here's the cross. The own goal was certainly there. But Jai, he's proudly told by Amit to go substitute out and not score one into the friendly net. Please don't do this is the message. Corner kick. Neve at the back towards Swapnil. Aman has shown some shooting potential. Nice chop. And Aman tries one lay strike but blocked by the first hurdle. Avi. Stan. Swapnil. Lob pass played. That can certainly be on target. Dangerously close. Kaizen United. They were unlucky with the side posted from Atharva and now close to scoring. Suraj. His pass is thwarted. Arjun. Massive running done in by him. Aman. Swapnil. Lob pass and it's going out. Fawad and Nishan substituted out. Forced to watch. Neve comes in time to get the clearance popping. Only a goal. Heavy touch by Kshitij. Amit. That's not bad, but the swing from Guru, it's having height. Brendan has lost the ball. The potential is there to cross from Arjun. And the flick is good, but the finish lacking from Pushkar. Nice turn here by Suraj. Stan. Stan did not play the cross. Kshitij was asking for it, but Stan tried to play a power shot from a tight angle. It's blocked by Neve. Swapnil. Suraj. You can feel all kinds of emotional turmoils due to this game. Buffalo Soldiers, they're on the verge of a mental breakdown because of not having a goal still. Put out by Amit, who has done brilliant. Kaizen United, they are also feeling closer than ever to winning this game. A side post hit and a header swing. That's how close they were. Good header by Guru. Neve. It's going out. Suraj. Foul on Brendan. Stan. Corner kick. Some portions of this game remaining. Very less. Aman. Let's it be taken by Brendan. And Aman, if he sets it up, it's in. Buffalo Soldiers. Finally, Kshitij, the relief of scoring at the very late edge of the game. Kshitij is honoured. And Aman substitutes out. Jeffrey substitutes in. Shoulder to the ball. Pranav tries one. He could have fired a nutmeg shot, but it's that 0.3 second realization factor. Amit to make a last ditch effort. It's Swapnil saving it. That was looking insanely close. Great save made here by Swapnil at the very end. And Buffalo Soldiers hold on to their name. This was a hard fought victory for them. Up late. And Buffalo Soldiers, I mean, they won the game, but at what cost? And Kaizen United, the cost, the points heavily drains upon them with none being in their pocket. All the 3 points go to Buffalo Soldiers. 1-0 victory with a late winner from the corner kick effort. That's it for today's telecast. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, good night. It will be PCMC tomorrow.